Hi guys, Active Paper back for a new kind of series. I'm going to call it Paper Podcast. I'm looking for maybe like a better name. This may stick, this may change in like the next few episodes. Today I am joined with Chef Trent, otherwise known as Trent. Would you like me to say your last name?
I honestly don't care.
Perkle, Trent Perkle, and say hello.
Hola, senors and senoritas.
Why is
Or
it so
if you're neither, that's also cool.
Why is it so delayed?
Don't know.
Like, I speak and then you, like, say something like an hour later.
Yes.
Okay. So, on this podcast, we are going to be hold on. I need to get my notes out. I'm unprepared for this. Okay. We're going to be talking about topics such as pineapple pizza. I'm going to talk about my time travel story that I told Trent. I'm going to talk about how I brought a bat out every day, like for a while. I'm going to talk about single-player games are better than multiplayer games, and the belief in aliens. Okay.
Alright, can I just start with the first topic, even though I'm not even going to be in this pineapple pizza?
Wait. Okay, so Gavin is listening to the podcast in the background, so he might join in or sometimes, but he's not really on the podcast.
Yeah.
He's like a semi-special guest that will probably show up like 2 times ever.
Yeah, 2 or 4 times maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
So, on to our first topic, which is pineapple pizza. What is everyone's opinion on it? Because I think it is disgusting.
It doesn't go on pizza.
It should go on pizza. Pineapple pizza is friggin' amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think so.
It's just like...
It's like tomato sauce and cheese with pineapple.
I find that really good.
Appealing at
like,
all.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
That's a banana. We're talking about pineapples, okay? So, pineapples, they like mix with the sauce, and it's like really good.
It's just nasty. Pineapple and tomatoes?
It's like sweet and sour sauce. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never really tried it, but yeah.
Like,
I've never tried pineapple pizza, but
I don't want to try it either. Yeah. To be fair, I don't like pineapple that much.
This is my reasoning is like, pineapple, so whenever it's cooked onto a pizza, it's really warm. And warm pineapple just sounds really disgusting, and it's going to be mixed with cheese and tomato sauce, which does not sound good whatsoever.
Okay. You're saying it sounds disgusting, but you haven't even tried it. No, it's amazing.
I don't want to try it.
I don't know why people don't like Hawaiian pizza. They just haven't tried it. None of y'all have tried it.
Invented Hawaiian pizza, thankfully he died last year. That was a joke. I feel really bad about saying that.
Is that actual, like, a fact?
Yeah, it is a fact. He died last year.
Did you know that
we lost so many good minds last year.
Did you know that the person that invented pineapple pizza is Canadian?
Wasn't Hawaiian? Yeah, I know that.
Why?
Do you know Fortnite's dead?
Hey, that's not until a later podcast, okay? Or like the end of this
Did you also know that, what am I about to say?
I feel like Fortnite's still alive,
games are better than single players.
Okay, well that's not... yet! Okay.
That is
I feel like
later.
Fortnite...
Okay, I'm moving my mic now.
Okay. Also, I'm eating spaghetti right now.
And I'm not eating anything because I actually care about the people that might listen.
Yeah, Ayden.
Oh, I didn't even give the title of the podcast. It's called Paper Podcast. Welcome back. Oh wait, no, I did. Didn't I?
Yep, you did.
Yeah, you did. Now you're showing them because you said it 2 times.
Speaking of the title of this podcast, I think this is a great transition into other names that we could have possibly named this podcast.
Oh gosh.
Some of which I find we should have named the podcast.
What do the people not watching your podcast think? Should we play games while we do the podcast or no?
I would say not. So all of our attention is focused upon the podcast.
I guess.
I just think that's the smart thing.
I said that as well. I mean, I'm on Minecraft right now, but I'm just literally on the main menu. I feel like, yeah, Fortnite is dying, but I feel like it's not dead yet. Like,
It's definitely getting close though.
yeah, it's
I
getting
think
close.
that the release of Season 8 has definitely prolonged its lifespan.
I don't know.
I don't think it'll die until a
I think
while.
Season 8 was, I think a lot of Season 8 had a lot of hate.
Yeah,
I honestly don't like Season 8.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
That's
hate
just
it like a lot.
like especially the battle pass, like it sucks.
The Battle Pass is really bad. I don't like,
Yes. The map changes
I don't
suck.
like
They're
how
taking
they
out all the
changed all the
OG.
noises and
They're
stuff.
taking out all the OG maps.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. Kind of.
There's
What's some
no
OG
good,
places?
there's no maps for
Saltines,
OG
OG.
maps. Pretty much
They-
all the skins that are OG that came out in the item shop one point in time have came out.
But
And don't worry to the people who may be listening, eventually, if this goes good and we do more, we'll actually stay on topic.
Well, I mean, it's kind of good to branch off because you get more time on the stream, you know? I mean, podcast. I keep on saying stream, podcast. You get more time on the podcast and you get, like, stuff like that.
We literally have gone through 5 different subjects in a matter of, like...
No, we haven't. We've only gotten
10
through
minutes.
two. Like, or, okay, I have, like, well, 4 topics left that we can still
Can we
talk
talk
about. And it's
about
been, like, 18
single player
minutes.
games and multiplayer games?
I guess. Okay. Okay.
Hangers,
Okay.
well.
The question. Are single player games better than multiplayer games?
No.
What is
I'd
your
have to
opinion,
say,
Trent?
it depends.
What do
Well,
you
I
mean?
mean, I guess that's it.
Like, it depends. For example, let's take, Spider-Man.
Okay.
Mm.
That it was a really good single-player game that I didn't play, but watching people play it and hearing about people playing it, it was really amazing. I really loved it. Wish I had it. Don't want to buy it anymore though. And then, what's a good multiplayer game? Grand Theft Auto is a solid
Yes.
multiplayer game that I enjoy,
Yeah.
and I can't say which one I like more. In the like, those are the 2 best multiplayer and single player games as of right now, in my opinion.
I was actually going to use those 2 games as well. Like, I can really defend both sides of the argument. Like,
Yeah.
both single player
well,
games
my-
are good, but they kind of depend on the genre of the game.
Well, that's not my opinion, then. My opinion is, that no, but, like, it also depends. Like, what single player game, you know? Which I know that's exactly what y'all said, but my thing is...
I don't really know
is-
any other good single player games that are only single player.
Well, the single player game, a lot of single player games are good because they have the local multiplayer,
Like,
and
well,
that's always fun to play with a friend.
like
I
Red
don't
Dead
like playing single
Redemption.
player games. Yeah, I don't really like playing single player games where you have to like switch off. Like I like split screen, and then multiplayer games. So like a lot of them, it's just like I like open world games, like multiplayer games. And I think those are pretty good.
Yeah.
And the thing is there's just so much more that you can get from a multiplayer game than you could from a single player game.
Yeah, like that's why most of my clips, like I have like maybe 2 clips. Well, it kind of depends on luck, but I have like 2 clips of funny moments from Spider-Man, while I have like a million from GTA. And
Well,
those
because
are all
every game
basically
is better with a
friends.
friend.
Then again, GTA
Like, who wants to
is a
play a game by
game where some
themselves?
weird stuff can happen.
Yeah,
Compared to Spider-Man, the weirdest thing you can do is just barrel roll in the
Yeah.
water.
or like when you
Go
kill
up to those
someone.
people on the boat.
Yeah.
They got lips for eyes.
What? Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Actually, comparing Spider-Man to GTA probably isn't the best example, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they're two completely
Yeah.
different, and they, like, don't really act the same. It's just, the only thing, like, similar about them is that they're just really good games.
I mean, I like Spider-Man, I have it, but single player games just get boring after a little while, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
To me.
I play single player games sometimes, but I can't just like sit down and play an entire single player game. I have to like switch to other games and play with my friends. Then just
See,
sit down and play
my
a single player
personality
game.
is I literally cannot play a game by myself. Like, it's just so boring. I have to have somebody watching me or playing with me. Like, if I ever play a game at my dad's house, and like, this is what happened whenever I had a PS3, because when I had a PS3, honestly, I didn't even know, like, there was online games.
Mhm.
Well,
Like
every single time I played a PS3, I'd be like, Dad, come watch me. And then if he didn't watch me, I just wouldn't play it because who wants to play by themselves?
yeah,
Yeah, I
it
see
is
your
kind of
point.
boring. Like
You go.
okay. So I have an Xbox 360, and there's a bunch of fun games on there. And some of them are multiplayer, but I don't have Xbox Live anymore, so I can't play with any of my friends. So it's really boring going back to the Xbox, because I only play like maybe like 30 minutes, and then I'm like really bored, because it's a single player
See,
game,
'cause-
and I'm like wanting to
yeah.
play with my friends then.
I personally, I haven't really played any single player games. I played like campaigns to some Call of Duties and Halos. And
Mhm.
I can do that by myself. I prefer to do it by myself, honestly. But multiplayer games, I hate just being alone while playing them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. I also can't, like, if I'm gonna play a multiplayer game, I want to play with somebody. Like, that's why I
Yeah.
can't just go on GTA like a lot of times, or how Ayden used to do. I guess, or still does.
Yeah, sometimes.
Like, he just grinds on GTA like sometimes early, or just by himself, and I couldn't do that
Hmm.
because I need somebody to talk to. I feels like some lonely man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see all these other people having friends and doing stuff in GTA, and you're just all alone.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. I only have
what do
like
I
4
do?
friends on my playlist that have the same game as me,
Yeah.
and then like most of them aren't even online most of the time.
Yeah.
Like the people that have Apex, I only have like 2 friends that I prefer to play with. People Fortnite, I have like all my friends list. I don't even like Fortnite anymore.
Hmm. Yeah.
I also
Fortnite's
only like
getting
playing
really
one
boring.
game at a time usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to grind for Fortnite and try to get the battle pass. I mean, get the tier 100, but the tier 100 skin just sucks. And
So
I feel
bad.
Yeah, I
like
know,
there's
right?
no point
It's
in
literally
grinding then.
everybody's saying that it looks like Lifeline off of Apex.
It does though. Kinda.
It's just racist.
No, it does though.
Well,
Like I'm looking
no,
at
not
Lifeline,
really.
and then I'm looking at, and it looks like Lifeline.
Okay.
Which one's better now?
Single player.
Oh,
I think
Nope,
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
Yeah, I think multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Okay, you're like single player.
No,
I
multiplayer.
mean multiplayer. Yeah. Okay.
Alright. What's the new
I
topic?
feel like you can also get more clips playing multiplayer than you could single player.
Yeah, way more clips.
True. It's definitely
'Cause
better for content.
It doesn't even have to be the game. It could just be you and your friend like messing around.
Like
Yep.
the YouTube
What?
channel
What?
Fits. For example, no one focuses on the games. They focus on the conversations and jokes between each other.
Yeah.
You know, like
Between
I watch Manos
him
play
and his friend
zombies.
Yeah, that's why the Fits podcast is so good. Because they just do that all the time.
You're not supposed to be shouting out other podcasts, man.
I mean, listen to our podcast.
But while we're on the topic of podcasts, what's y'all's favorite podcast? If you listen to any.
I don't. Oh wait, actually, mine's Jake Paul's.
Jake Paul has a podcast.
I don't know.
You mean
But
Logan
if
Paul?
I did have to,
Logan Paul's
oh
one.
yeah,
I
Logan
think.
Paul has one.
Hmm.
Impulsive. I mean,
I
what?
think David
I don't
Dobrik
know.
has one, and I'd watch David Dobrik's.
It's called Views.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch David Dobrik's. Everything that he does is pretty much funny.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
David
probably
Dobrik
my
has such a
favorite
good
one.
friend group. If I ever met David Dobrik, I'd be happy.
That'd be awesome. I think he doesn't understand that, like, not many grown-ups, I feel like, don't watch TV. I mean, not TV, YouTube. Like, most kids watch his, his stuff. His show. Or
But I
whatever.
don't want. But at the same time, if he knows that, then he might like dumb down his content, and that would just make it
I
bad.
feel like he does know it, though. He just, doesn't care.
Well, of
I
course,
think it's
I mean,
hilarious.
whenever he goes out in public, who recognizes him? I'd never see any adults recognize him. I see. Well, usually I don't see any adults recognize him.
Yeah, it's not very common.
Yeah.
Um,
But personally, my favorite podcast is Misfits by Fit, Fit, Swagger Souls, John on the Radio, Cryos.
see, I tried to listen to Misfits. I mean, by tried, I mean I watched like 2 other podcasts, and it's really hard to listen to because I don't watch Fits or Swagger Souls or anything, so I don't know the specific people. So I get really confused, and they all have the same accent, and they all sound the same except for Swagger Souls and Fits.
Okay, well, let's say this. They have 31 different podcasts. Not podcasts, but episodes of podcasts.
Yeah.
I've listened to all but one.
Okay.
And that's the very first one they posted. Number 0.
Oh, why didn't you listen to that
Why
one?
didn't you listen to it?
I don't know. Honestly. I probably should.
Okay. New topic. What is your belief in aliens? Do you think they are real?
I hope
They're real. 100%. If you don't think they're real, you're dumb.
Yeah.
No
I hope
offense to
they're
any
real.
listeners.
I don't know, though.
Yeah.
I hope they're real, but I hope they're real. Like, I hope the version of them being very kind is real. I don't want, UFOs
Yeah,
to
like-
roll up and
No, real
assassinate
aliens
everyone.
probably gonna look like stupid. Or
Aliens, I feel, would probably look like us more than they'd
They'd
look
be-
like the traditional green, fat,
Exactly. Like,
two
who
eyes.
came up with that? Like,
I mean,
Greenland
aliens-
has a big forehead.
Aliens could really be anything. They could be plants as well. They could be like giant Venus
There
They
flytraps.
is
just need
plants,
to
right?
be classified as living.
There is plants in this reason why. We're just retarded.
Isn't it so weird that a plant is carnivorous? I just find that really weird.
Like what?
Like
Well,
Venus
plants are meat.
flytrap.
Well, technically... Actually, no, I think you're right.
Okay, do you think aliens have come? Like, have they been on Earth yet? Or do you think we
Probably.
haven't
I'm
experienced
a
them yet?
believer in the supernatural, aliens,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
and I also
See,
think
the thing-
Bigfoot's real.
I don't. I think that's stupid.
I don't think Bigfoot's real.
I do.
You think we would already found them by now?
Mhm.
Who says that we haven't? There's videos and photos everywhere.
That's like all fake, probably. Because there's so much
Says
things
who?
on the internet.
How
you
would
can't
you
really
know if
believe
it's
what you
fake or
see.
not?
You can't
Have
believe what
you-
you see on the internet, man.
Then you can't believe anything. Because everything's on the internet.
Yeah, I guess. I never
People
actually
do-
thought about it like that.
Adults say, why don't you just Google it? Am I wrong?
No, my
not.
parents
my
says
adults never said
YouTube
that.
it.
Well,
I'm
I'm like
talking
that. I'm like,
Adults
Dad,
as
how
in
do I do
like
this?
teachers,
Mhm.
mainly.
oh yeah.
Like, our teachers are always like, well, you're in the generation with phones and Google, so just Google it. And if we can't believe anything that's on the internet, then what is
Because anybody could put anything out on the internet, so that could all just be fake.
exactly?
Hmm.
So how do you know
I'm
you're
saying-
getting facts and not fiction?
Because
You
you would be able to tell. I feel like.
How? Depending on what it is, yes, of course. Like if it said the sky is actually maroon every day
It's just
and
your
every
eyes.
night.
It's like,
It's just
no, like it's just your eyes, bro.
it's just only special people can see it.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Only
can't see it, you're
colorblind people
dumb.
like Logan Paul can see it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Only Logan Paulers can see it.
low gang. It's called a low gangster.
Oh,
No, Logan Pauler is Logan and Jake Paul.
That's just a Pauler.
I'm
No,
a
Logan
KSIer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Logan, like, you know.
Low gang
Is
is Logan Paul's fan
gang
base.
is gang.
Jake
Yeah,
Paulers are Jake Paul's fan.
They're called
That's
Paulers
that's
are
very
both.
original.
Yeah.
Jake
Anyways,
Paulers.
off the topic
What
of
if
Jake
I-
and
what-
Logan Paul.
What if I What if I called my subscribers ActivePaper's?
That would be really bad.
The papers.
I was talking about, or I was thinking I could like call my
Call them
subscribers
activists.
something.
Yeah, go on afterwards.
I was going to say sticky notes. I don't know,
Well,
like
I mean,
smaller
it's not-
pieces of paper.
It's not the worst.
Yeah,
I was thinking like paper ball or something to do with paper, 100%.
yeah.
I'm not taking out from a game.
This is becoming a YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
So if anyone has any recommendations, leave it in the comment section below.
Yep. Okay.
Insert gay picture of Trent when you said that.
I don't. Oh wait,
you
yeah, I
don't
do
wanna know
have
what
a
I
gay
did whenever
picture
I
of
was
Trent.
saying that. Yeah, I'm really
Your
cringy.
Bob Ross
So
costume.
Trent, how does nobody in the cafeteria never told you to leave? All you do is sit there and drink like 5,000 milks. I swear, every
See,
single
here's the
time I
thing.
look at
They
you,
do tell
you
me to
just
leave
drink like
sometimes, so I sit in the bathroom for 10 minutes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you drink like 5
But,
billion
hey,
milks. Like,
but now
I just look
he's gonna
over
sit
and
in
you
the
have like
gym.
another milk.
It takes me 40
you a
minutes
slow
to
eater?
finish
Also,
one
you like
milk.
throw away a milk and then you just pick up another milk like out of nowhere and just start drinking it. Where did you get a milk from?
I have my connections.
I gave
I
Trent
have
a milk
men
one
on
day
the
to help him
inside.
out.
Yeah, he gave me milk, and that let me stay like another 30 minutes. So thank
Are
you
you
to
a
my boy
slow
Gavin.
eater?
Me?
No, he just sits there. He just listens to music the whole time, I think.
Yeah,
He just
except
drinks
right
milk.
now because
And then I
my
go up
earbuds that I
and,
use right now don't feel like using them in public. So right now I just look at memes on my phone.
that's all you do every day? Just look at memes?
Yeah, I'm the meme lord.
I'll sit
Let's
there
get
and I'll
off
be there
this
for
so
like
people don't think I'm like really cringy.
I'll sit
I mean, I
there
am,
at
but-
the breakfast table for like 2 minutes, and then I'll literally like open up my milk, take like one sip, to like go to the gym. I'm like, what? Trent's over there drinking like 5,000 milks. I'm here drinking like one. I just now sat down.
Well-
You're telling me to go to the gym?
Thank you
Well-
for not ratting me out.
He's gonna be starting to sit in the gym now.
Yeah, today was my first day sitting in the gym.
Really, out of the whole year.
Yeah.
That
Oh
He
is
my
lost
gosh, I've
his
only been in that
virginity.
gym one other time, and that was for the dance.
Hey, wait, is
Oh,
this
yeah.
the first time that you've ever
Did no one hear my
been in
joke?
school? Like, were you here in 7th grade?
No, this is my first year here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I've lived in La Louisiane. Every time I
nice.
say something like that, I do something really cringy. So I'm really glad that these aren't recorded.
What do you mean? Is that a like sarcastic joke or?
No.
Okay.
He said, like, he's cringy.
Yeah,
He's about his...
Alright, let's get off the topic of me being cringy.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So I don't really have any like broad topics. They're more just
So let's just talk
me.
about, like, what's popping.
Well, okay, hold on.
Like, what's going on in the world. Ayden, you
Okay,
can't
what's
make it all
going on
about
in the
you,
world?
okay?
Okay,
This
fine.
podcast
Well,
is with us, too.
Okay. I separated it out, but then Gavin wanted to do the single player and multiplayer thing, and then I just did the other broad topic.
Yeah.
Wait.
So,
The one that Trent
what's
suggested
happening right
something
now?
about thinking killing deer is funny.
Elon Musk meme.
I haven't
What happened?
actually
He laughed at he
seen that
hosted
video.
whenever he hosted meme review, which never watched it, and I really should, because Elon Musk hosting meme review. What is there not to love? He laughed at
Wasn't
a
it
dead
Elon
deer. It
Musk
was like
and someone else?
yeah, it was another guy, but I don't know his name.
That's
No one
funny,
cares
man.
about him.
How that deer got shot.
It wasn't shot. It drowned in a pool, I believe.
Okay, never mind.
So it was a dead deer at the bottom of a pool. So he started laughing really hard.
Maybe he was
okay.
nervous.
Elon Musk nervous? Ha! That's funny.
The dude,
Right?
the dude has nothing to be nervous about. He's literally the inventor of Tesla, which
Yeah. And SpaceX.
I watched a video on Teslas today, and I kind of want to buy one, but I know that I probably will never have enough money to.
Did you watch David Dobrik?
I do watch him every day, but it was something in one of my classes that we watched.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? You watched something
It was-
Tesla related? And what?
It was robotics. It was like because
okay.
Tesla is like the Tesla facilities are like most of the people. Hold on, I mean
Working there are
you
robots?
keep talking. Yes, most of the things that do it are just robots,
Okay.
which is really interesting.
Have you ever heard of a game called, what's it called? Mr. President?
Isn't that game where you like jump in front of the president and there's like a bunch of
Yeah, you
ragdoll
yeah,
try
physics?
not
that.
to let him get assassinated.
But then like later through the levels he becomes a robot and like the whole town is like dystopian.
All right, let's get off this topic because I.
Speaking of
Gonna turn
dystopian, okay, so I have a story that I wrote like a long while ago, like, and by a while
Very
ago I
good,
mean
by
like
the way.
3
I
years
read it-
ago.
Really, I read it a month ago, I think, or like 3 months ago.
A
I
month
didn't
ago,
think you wrote it. I
or
thought you
maybe
were
like
joking.
a year ago. No, I actually wrote it. But I
And
wrote
it
like
was very well written. You should
Mhm.
definitely finish it and like publish it or
publish it.
something.
Yeah, and a bunch of people
Well, I mean-
said that.
You're not gonna be able to make a novel out of it, probably. Like a
Wait,
short
what?
story, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot to be expanded upon because the story is about time travel. So, I mean, I could literally just put this character into a bunch of different situations because I can literally take them anywhere and any time. So I can
Yeah,
make a
I know
whole
what you mean.
story about Holocaust, or I can go back to the dinosaurs, or I could do like underwater Atlantis or something.
Or you could make it even cooler and more original by creating your own version of the future.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
One of my
But-
favorite versions, or one of my favorite depictions of the future in literature, I'd have to say, is from the book Scythe. I loved that book so much, and I don't read, so that's saying something.
There's this really good book called Scar Island, and it was basically Alcatraz. Or, okay, it was like if you combine, what's that book called? Something about a pig head. What is it called? Lord of the Flies. It's basically that, but if you put it on Alcatraz instead of an island. That's basically how the book went, and it was really good, and so much better than Lord of the Flies, because Lord of the Flies is poopy, and I didn't like it. Even though I recommended it to you, Trent.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to my book,
Yeah.
I wrote a little section of it, like a couple of years ago, and I showed Isaac. I was like, oh, I wrote this little tiny story, and he was like, oh my gosh, that was really good. And then he motivated me to write like a lot more, and I wrote a lot more, and I even showed it to my teacher, and she really liked it. My 7th grade teacher, Miss Sears. But yeah, I don't know if I'm whatever. But yeah, I showed it to my teacher and my parents, and they said they really liked it. So I continued, and I showed you, Trent, and I'm soon, because I have a lot of ideas in my head now, I'm going to be writing more about this story. Also, can you hear me well? Am I, like, quiet or something?
No, you're good.
No, I'm good? Okay. Because I didn't want to mess up the audio for the very first podcast. That would be bad.
Well, it's gonna be better throughout time.
Yeah. Because right now I'm actually using a PlayStation mic, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad
I only
audio.
have a PlayStation mic, so definitely
No,
bad audio. Is my audio bad?
PlayStation camera mic, that's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I move it, you can hear rustling. And I was going to give you an example, but I don't really want to mess up where my camera is right now. And also, I don't want to give you reverse ASMR on podcasts.
Yeah. I had just am using my headset mic, and I've been walking around this entire time. You probably could hear it.
No, I actually didn't.
Is my mic quality good?
Yeah, it's perfect. If it wasn't,
okay.
I probably would have said something.
Yeah.
The only problem with mic audio is probably Gavin, and that's because I heard like music in the background, and that'd probably be bad.
I heard echo whenever Gavin was talking.
Oh yeah. Oh, and also I don't want to get like copyright strikes or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, true.
Which
Facts.
I haven't got.
Especially with the with YouTube right now. Speaking of which, I would like to talk about YouTube right now.
Okay.
So, for those of you who don't know, there's something going on YouTube called the second adpocalypse. And basically, big companies are pulling their ads from YouTube or pausing their ads.
Like it happened like a year ago, I think. Or it was like a while ago.
That was the first
actually.
one. This is the second one. It's happening again.
What is it?
So basically, Disney,
nobody gets paid.
Fortnite. Yeah, well, yeah. So whenever an ad plays, YouTube will get AdSense. But if there's no ads, then there's no AdSense, which means you don't get paid. So basically,
they only
big
get paid by
companies,
ads?
as in like Epic Games,
So wait,
Disney,
why are
and then other companies.
So why are they taking off a bunch of ads off of people?
So basically, there's these YouTube channels. This is one of the reasons. So there's like these YouTube channels of, there's kids who like girls, and they like to post videos of them like, fashion show and stuff. And
is it because of child predators?
The child predators,
I heard about that on TikTok.
Down in the comments.
Yeah, they would post timestamps.
They'll go down of the most revealing parts of the video. It's really gross.
Creepy.
So these companies pull their ads, which don't allow, YouTubers get money, and YouTube always tries to overfix, and it leads to chaos. So wait, as of right now, YouTube is what?
Continue.
Okay, so as of right now, YouTube has disabled comments in a lot of YouTube channels, so you can't comment anything. They've also taken down a lot of YouTube channels. And oh yeah, also another thing that's happening on YouTube is copyright striking and demonetization are hitting very big because the YouTube system is broken, obviously. So you can copyright someone for something that isn't even yours, basically, now. And it's just, YouTube's in a very bad spot.
And there's really no way, like, I'm wondering if YouTube goes down and it, like, actually crashes and you can't use YouTube anymore. Like, how will they get a bunch of people over to a new website?
Well,
they probably they
make
it
like
YouTube.
Vine. You know how Vine big, and then it just stopped. It got destroyed, and everyone moved to YouTube.
Hey, this is a family-friendly podcast.
So much popular.
But aside from the part where we were talking about child predators.
I wonder what family's watching this. Hey, have you... Okay, wait, never mind, I'll wait. Okay.
Continue, Trent.
And, you know, Vine, everyone moved from Vine onto YouTube, all the popular, you know, Viners.
Oh, yeah.
And they started making, videos. Like,
So now, everybody will go to TikTok.
Yeah, people will definitely go. People are already going to TikTok.
Yeah.
Honestly,
TikTok
TikTok's just a big old meme.
Yeah, blown up.
But TikTok's also going through a rough patch right now as well, taking down accounts.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that
So now,
on TikTok. I didn't know it was going on their YouTube as well.
Yeah, accounts are also being taken down on TikTok. I believe they have I believe you have to be 13 now, or you have to put 13 years of age for your TikTok account.
Who was talking about that? Somebody told me about that. I think it was Isaac.
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah, I also heard it on the Views
If
podcast.
your account does not say that you are 13 years or older, they will take your account down and delete it.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is who told me. Isaac said, I asked him what Momo is, and he's like, Mo is like blah blah blah, and he was like, yeah, and apparently like something on TikTok or something.
Oh, the girl with the big eyes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
She was like a big thing.
It's a Japanese statue.
Yeah, it was like a big thing a long time ago. I don't know why it's coming back now.
Yeah,
I know. It's coming back now, even though I heard
That's
about
why
it.
I've seen it before.
Before I even moved.
I was like, dang, that looks familiar. What's better, Fortnite or Apex? And I was on Isaac's side about Apex.
Okay. So a new topic starts up. Okay. So is Apex better than Fortnite?
I know y'all both are gonna say Fortnite, but I'll hold up my argument.
I personally, I find more enjoyment in Fortnite. I think because I like to meme in games, and Fortnite is, as of right now, is good for that. Apex, on the other hand, is more of it's like PUBG.
I feel like it's a sweaty game,
pure
but
game.
it's fun.
It's a solid game. I enjoy the game, but as of right now, I think Fortnite is better for me, for the stuff I like to do.
Okay, I'm gonna expand this topic. Which is better, Blackout from Black Ops 4, PUBG, Fortnite, or Apex? All the other ones don't really care.
Okay, so I think that Apex is the best because honestly, I don't even like PUBG really. I think that's for more grown-ups to play. Like a lot of people said, whenever Fortnite just came out and they said it's for like little kids, they said the bigger like grown-ups play PUBG. They don't really play Fortnite. Well, I don't really like PUBG anyways. I think it's too realistic.
What about Blackout? Is that too realistic?
I haven't gotten there yet, so.
Okay.
Chill, bro. Yeah,
I
just don't like
think the
PUBG
best battle royale game is definitely PUBG.
Okay.
Why do you say that?
I think PUBG's a pioneer game, but I don't like it that much. Honestly, it's never. I played it like maybe 1 or 2 times. I never really liked it.
What is a pioneer game?
Like a pioneer battle royale game. Like one of the first battle royale games.
No, the first battle royale game was friggin' Minecraft Hunger Games.
We already had.
Or in this case, Minecraft Battle minigame.
That's the OG.
Yeah.
Only OGs will remember that. I used to play that. Good times.
I used to watch videos on that.
I used to watch Jerome ASF or something.
I was one of those kids that the only place that I played Minecraft was on my tablet, and I never even played like any mini games because I played it whenever Minecraft first came out, and I was like, oh, Minecraft. I started playing it.
I don't play it that much anymore, but I used to play the heck out of it on my phone. Or like on my iPad mini.
I used to watch it all the time. Like when I was younger than when I met Damon.
I watched like that cat guy on Minecraft.
Stampy.
Stampy.
I never watched him.
I used to watch him all the time.
Isaac liked him.
I watched him and I liked him. I liked him for the fact that he played on the Xbox 360. and it's just like different than like all the mods you can do on, you know, PC.
I always thought it was magic because it'd be like one video, you'd only have like 3 structures, and like the next video, whole map would be full, like everything would be decked out, and I was like, how? How do you do this?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not a
And
very
that was
creative
before.
person.
That was before you could. That was before you could change the game mode.
Yeah,
I believe.
and I was not a
So
very creative person.
Yeah.
And he like did like these things where you step on a little shooter, you go up so high, you had to land on like a target, and I was like, oh my god, how do you do this? Made like a world, stories, like cosplay and crap. I was like, what?
The first
I remember
YouTuber?
watching PewDiePie.
I
Oh
never
yeah,
watched PewDiePie.
I watched him
Before-
play Amnesia.
Before he even used a face cam. I believe it was PewDiePie. He was playing Minecraft before he even like showed his face or something. And I watched like one video and then I never watched him again. And
Never watched PewDiePie.
God,
Until like
no, I watch him now.
I still don't even watch him.
I watched Amnesia from PewDiePie like a lot, especially with my brother, and it was really funny. But he did have a face cam and stuff because he was playing Amnesia. But
I only know PewDiePie because he said the N-word in one of those clips in PUBG or something.
yeah, I
the
was
bridge.
watching.
He's like, freaking.
So, family friendly.
I was watching PewDiePie playing Hunger Games, and then after he like kind of quit Hunger Games, I basically stopped watching because one, I just didn't find him interesting anymore, and then like a little bit after, he got into his phase where he was like really weird, and he had like white blonde hair, and he had a giant beard. And that was just not a good stage. I didn't like him then. Because he used to cuss all the time, and he wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back, my first YouTuber that I've ever watched was this guy named Chimney Swift. Do you know of him?
I don't.
Okay. He was a Minecraft YouTuber. And he used to make this series called, what was it called? The Minecraft Files. And I watched him so much. He was, like, amazing. And that's what got me hooked onto Minecraft and everything. He made this series called Spatial Distortion, but my little mind couldn't keep up with how to say it or even how to spell it. So I would watch a few videos and I'd be like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to watch more. And then I would forget what the series was called and I wouldn't be able to find it anymore.
I hated whenever that happened.
Yeah. But it was a really
Personally,
good
when
series.
I was younger, my favorite Minecraft, or one of my top 3 favorite Minecraft YouTubers was Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh yeah, he played with Chimney Swift a couple times.
He was very funny, but very mature. And I loved his like Do Not Laugh series. The Walking Dead and the Maze Runner parodies that he did were pretty good.
I watched his prison escapes all the time. Even though those were like really repetitive, they're funny. I liked them.
Yeah. I stopped watching Minecraft used to be the only thing I watched on YouTube.
Same.
I think I stopped watching only Minecraft like a year or 2 ago, honestly. Now I've grown into like vloggers and other video games.
Yeah. I don't really have
I
a
like to watch
favorite
some
YouTuber.
some art. I do, I think. Let me think.
I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I usually just look on the recommended page, or I look at like.
I
don't know.
Oh yeah, recommended. Yeah, I go on there. I go on my subscription. I watch the
refresh.
videos that look interesting, and then I go on to my recommendation or the home page.
Do you know this guy named Mumbo Jumbo? He's another Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh, I've heard of him, but I never watched him.
Oh, he's I don't really know what to think about him, but I still watch him because his series with Hermitcraft is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah.
That was long. Also, we've passed the hour mark. Do you want to keep on continuing, or?
I think we should save, because I have some topics in mind, but I think we should save it for the next one, in case we do another one.
Just, like, put those in your notes or something, like, on your phone. Just to, like, remember them. So,
right.
I guess this is the end of the very first episode. Should I call it episode 1 or episode 0?
Let's be original and call it, like, the pilot episode.
Pilot? Okay.
Or, I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you like this podcast, leave a like down below and comment if you want to, like, have your comment featured in the next podcast so we can answer it and, like, have more topics to talk about. But, like I said, if you like this video, leave a like down below and subscribe for more podcasts and more funny moments. If you haven't checked those out, check those out in my uploads. That's really only the place you can find it because I haven't made a playlist that's up to date with all the uploads that I have. So, once again, if you like this video, leave a like down below and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video or podcast or stream or whatever. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Farewell. Say another goodbye.
Goodbye, kids.
And good night, everyone.